Welcome to IELTS.net podcast. How to excel in IELTS speaking, describing a place you'd recommend to a friend. As an experienced IELTS examiner, I've seen countless candidates tackle the topic of describing a place they would recommend to a friend. This subject is a perennial favorite in IELTS speaking tests, particularly in Part 2, and is likely to remain so in future exams. Let's explore how to approach this topic effectively to maximize your score. Part 1. Introduction and Interview. In Part 1, the examiner may ask general questions about places and travel. Here are some typical questions. Do you like to travel? What kind of places do you usually visit? Have you ever recommended a place to your friends? Let's look at a sample answer for the third question. Examiner, have you ever recommended a place to your friends? Sample answer, yes, I have. I frequently suggest places to my friends, especially when they're planning their vacations. Recently, I recommended a beautiful coastal town called Hoi An in Vietnam to my best friend. I was particularly impressed by its well-preserved ancient architecture and vibrant local culture. What stood out to me most was the lantern-lit streets at night, creating an enchanting atmosphere that I thought my friend would love. Key points. This answer demonstrates a good range of vocabulary, uses past and present tenses correctly, and provides specific details about the recommended place. Part 2. Long turn. Now let's move on to Part 2, where you'll be given a cue card to speak about for 1 to 2 minutes. Here's a sample cue card based on our topic. Describe a place that you would recommend to a friend. You should say where this place is, what you can do there, what makes it special, and explain why you would recommend it to a friend. Sample answer, Band 6-7. I'd like to talk about a place I would definitely recommend to a friend. It's the charming city of Kyoto in Japan. Kyoto is located in the central part of Honshu, Japan's main island. There are many things to do in Kyoto. You can visit ancient temples and shrines, such as the famous Golden Pavilion called Kinkakuji. The city is also known for its beautiful gardens, like the rock garden at Ryoanji Temple. If you're interested in Japanese culture, you can watch a traditional tea ceremony or even try on a kimono. What makes Kyoto special is its perfect blend of old and new. While it's a modern city with all the conveniences you'd expect, it has managed to preserve its traditional architecture and customs. You can walk down a street lined with wooden machiya houses and then turn the corner to find a bustling shopping district. I would recommend Kyoto to a friend because it offers a unique glimpse into Japanese history and culture. It's a place where you can experience the real Japan, away from the hustle and bustle of Tokyo. The city is also very tourist-friendly, with good public transportation and many English-speaking guides available. I think anyone interested in history, architecture, or Japanese culture would fall in love with Kyoto. Sample answer, Band 8-9. I'd be delighted to share with you a place I would wholeheartedly recommend to a friend, the enchanting city of Kyoto, Japan. Nestled in the heart of Honshu, Japan's main island, Kyoto serves as a captivating window into the country's rich cultural heritage. Kyoto offers a plethora of activities for visitors. You can immerse yourself in the city's spiritual side by exploring its myriad of ancient temples and shrines, such as the awe-inspiring Golden Pavilion, Kinkakuji. For those seeking tranquility, the meticulously manicured rock garden at Ryoanji Temple provides a perfect retreat. To truly embrace Japanese culture, you can partake in a traditional tea ceremony or adorn yourself in a beautifully crafted kimono. What sets Kyoto apart is its seamless fusion of antiquity and modernity. The city has masterfully preserved its traditional architecture and customs while embracing contemporary conveniences. It's not uncommon to find yourself strolling down a street lined with centuries-old wooden machiya houses only to stumble upon a vibrant, cutting-edge shopping district around the corner. I would emphatically recommend Kyoto to a friend because it offers an unparalleled insight into Japanese history and culture. It's a place where one can experience the essence of Japan, away from the frenetic energy of Tokyo. The city is also remarkably accessible to international visitors, boasting an efficient public transportation system and a wealth of English-speaking guides. I'm confident that anyone with an appreciation for history, architecture, or Japanese culture would find themselves utterly captivated by Kyoto's charm. Examiner's follow-up questions. What type of accommodation would you recommend in Kyoto? How long do you think someone should stay to fully experience the city? Are there any potential drawbacks to visiting Kyoto? Sample answers. Band 8-9. For a truly authentic experience, I would highly recommend staying in a traditional Japanese ryokan. These inns offer a glimpse into Japanese hospitality, complete with tatami-matted rooms, futon beds, and often an onsen, hot spring bath. However, for those seeking more familiar comforts, Kyoto also boasts a range of world-class hotels that seamlessly blend modern amenities with Japanese aesthetics. To fully immerse oneself in Kyoto's rich tapestry of experiences, I would suggest a stay of at least 5 to 7 days. This duration allows visitors to explore the city's major attractions without feeling rushed, while also providing opportunities to discover hidden gems off the beaten path. It also gives one time to appreciate the subtle changes in atmosphere from day to night, and perhaps even participate in a local festival or cultural event. While Kyoto is undoubtedly enchanting, potential visitors should be aware of a few challenges. The city can get extremely crowded during peak tourist seasons, particularly during cherry blossom season in spring and the autumn foliage season. This can lead to difficulties in securing accommodations and longer wait times at popular sites. Additionally, the summer months can be oppressively hot and humid, which might be uncomfortable for some travelers. Lastly, while many locals speak some English, language barriers can still pose occasional challenges, especially in more traditional establishments. Part 3. Two-way discussion. In Part 3, the examiner will ask more abstract questions related to the topic. Here are some possible questions and sample answers. Examiner, how has tourism changed in recent years? Sample answer, Band 8-9. Tourism has undergone a significant transformation in recent years, largely driven by technological advancements and changing consumer preferences. The rise of social media and travel influencers has dramatically altered how people choose their destinations, with many travelers now seeking out Instagram-worthy locations or unique experiences to share online. This has led to the phenomenon of over-tourism in some popular destinations, putting strain on local infrastructure and communities. Moreover, there's been a noticeable shift towards more sustainable and responsible tourism. Many travelers are now more conscious of their environmental impact and are opting for eco-friendly accommodations and activities. This has spurred the growth of ecotourism and voluntourism sectors. The COVID-19 pandemic has also left an indelible mark on the tourism industry, accelerating trends such as contactless check-ins, virtual tours, and a preference for outdoor and nature-based activities. It has also sparked increased interest in domestic tourism and staycations as international travel became more challenging. Lastly, we're seeing a growing demand for personalized and authentic experiences. Many tourists now prefer to immerse themselves in local cultures rather than simply ticking off famous landmarks, leading to the popularity of homestays, cooking classes, and guided tours by locals. Examiner, do you think it's important for people to travel to other countries? Sample answer. I firmly believe that traveling to other countries is incredibly valuable for personal growth and global understanding. When we travel, we expose ourselves to different cultures, traditions, and ways of life, which can broaden our perspectives and challenge our preconceptions. This exposure can foster empathy and tolerance, qualities that are crucial in our increasingly interconnected world. Moreover, international travel can enhance one's adaptability and problem-solving skills. Navigating unfamiliar environments, overcoming language barriers, and dealing with unexpected situations all contribute to personal development. These experiences can translate into valuable skills in one's professional and personal life. Travel also plays a vital role in promoting international cooperation and understanding. When people from different countries interact on a personal level, it can help break down stereotypes and build bridges between cultures. This people-to-people diplomacy can complement official diplomatic efforts and contribute to global peace and cooperation. However, it's important to acknowledge that international travel is not accessible to everyone due to financial, political, or personal constraints. In such cases, I believe we can still gain many of the benefits of travel through other means, such as reading diverse literature, engaging with international media, or interacting with people from different backgrounds in our local communities. In conclusion, while not absolutely necessary, international travel can significantly enrich our lives and contribute to a more tolerant and interconnected global society. Key vocabulary and phrases for high scores: enchanting, shanting, charming, or captivating. Example: the enchanting streets of Kyoto are lined with traditional wooden houses. Immerse oneself in, phrasal verb, to become completely involved in something. Example: visitors can immerse themselves in Japanese culture by participating in a tea ceremony. Seamless fusion, noun phrase, a perfect blend without obvious joints or seams. Example: Kyoto offers a seamless fusion of ancient traditions and modern conveniences. Captivating, capable of attracting and holding interest, charming. Example: the captivating beauty of Kyoto's gardens draws millions of visitors each year. Plethora, noun, a large or excessive amount of something. Example: Kyoto offers a plethora of cultural experiences for tourists. Examiner's advice: to achieve a high score in the IELTS speaking test, particularly when describing a place you'd recommend to a friend, use varied vocabulary. Incorporate a range of descriptive adjectives and idiomatic expressions to make your speech more engaging. Provide specific details. Don't just say a place is beautiful, explain why it's beautiful with concrete examples. Structure your answer. For the long term, organize your thoughts logically, covering all points on the cue card. Speak fluently. Practice speaking at length about various topics to improve your fluency. Show enthusiasm. Your tone and choice of words should convey your genuine interest in the place you're describing. Develop your ideas. In Part 3, try to give extended answers with explanations and examples to demonstrate your ability to discuss abstract concepts. Remember, practice is key. The more you familiarize yourself with various topics and practice speaking about them, the more confident and articulate you'll become in the actual test. For more practice on describing places and events, you might find these resources helpful. Describe a place you visited with friends where you had a good time. Describe a memorable event you attended. By following these guidelines and continually practicing, you'll be well prepared to excel in your IELTS speaking test. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, make sure to follow our channel so you don't miss out on more valuable content coming your way. We've got a lot of exciting topics lined up, and we'd love for you to be part of the journey. Hit that follow button and stay connected with us for more insights and inspiration. See you in the next episode.